I've been working with Terry Gurno specifically and the Influence team for a number of years. I've worked with Terry since 2011 was a pivotal time in our business. I've been in business for 34 years, I've found that anytime two or more are gathered, coaching is a good thing to have in place. As I mentioned, 2011 was pivotal. I elevated a couple of people in my organization to management positions, and that making a triad of me and those two, the coaching was essential to help us communicate better, understand each other better, and to identify and operate within our lanes. And that was all work that Influence helped me identify and execute. We've worked with Influence back in 2011. I had taken a run for a political position, and I was going to be out of the office for 3 months, and so that was the hope, at least. And I ended up not winning that election, which is a good thing. But the fruit of that exercise and endeavor was that I elevated these two people into management positions. And so, working together with Influence at the time to help coordinate our efforts and to identify those areas that we could excel in and help each other out in, just helped lead the organization to new levels. If you're an organization considering working with Influence, I highly recommend the team that they've assembled. I've had the privilege of working with a number of the individuals in the coaching sphere that they have there, and I think what's unique about them is that they do a real good job of identifying what your needs are and then putting the person in there with the proper chemistry that's going to fit your team. And so I have found that working in a couple different initiatives within our organization that we've used different consultants for that, and I just think that there's something for everyone. The Influence team is building their portfolio of coaches, and so I think that they're going to do a good job matching the coach with the initiative or with the team, with the management group, and so I think that they have done a real good job there. The greatest value that Influence has brought to our organization recently, there are a number of things I could talk about, but most recently was the end of 2018. We did some strategic planning. It really helped set our organization on a trajectory that I could communicate out to the entire team. We honed in on some value statements and things we'd had for a long time, but we cleaned them up, made them relatable, and then we applied some values and established our purpose. What I've really enjoyed about that is that through that exercise, I've seen our team members embrace that and share that and live that. And I think that's what's really exciting for us, is when I see people do different publications, what have you, and they'll put a purpose statement on there of their own thinking. And so it wasn't top down, it was organic, and I think that the coaching and the strategic planning has helped us embrace that. So working with Influence, they have a number of tools that they can use to help teams work better together and to maximize the potential of your organization. One of those tools that they use is a behavior profile. There are many on the market, and I think one of the things to think about with the behavior profile, I mean, you can go find free ones on the internet, but working with Influence and their team, you're not just taking a profile and getting an assessment. You're getting an assessment, and then you're finding out how that application will work in your organization. And so that has been extremely valuable. We have some very diverse personalities, as any organization does. So not only putting the right people on the bus, if you're a good to great follower, but getting them in the right seat has been critical. And then working together and working off each other's strengths has been a phenomenal way to leverage the people that we already have in the organization, the talents and skills that already exist, and just leveraging them to the maximum potential. I think that's one of the critical pieces that they've provided for us at Influence. Working with Influence, we've enjoyed some benefits of making progress measurable and manageable, and something that we can communicate to our entire team. And so being able to have that anchor of the strategic plan specifically, and looking back to that and saying, are we sticking to the plan, and making sure we're not getting outside of that area, our target zone of where we are going to be most effective, and helping us not stray into other project or initiative work, staying on target with the mission at hand that we've all agreed on and embraced. And so I think getting that solidarity, if you will, of effort and belief and purpose has been critical to the success milestones that we've enjoyed. Last year was the best year in 5 years that we've had from a sales standpoint. Often what we do is sales, but a whole lot of what we do also is retention. And so when I look at sales, I look at overall financial performance. A lot of that is the retention work that we do, and that's reaching out and loving on our customers, as well as building on that with new sales engagements with the people that we're courting. In 2020, in January of 2020, I participated with and was happy to support the Day of Influence that Influence Group put together. That event drew over 300 participants in the community, and what I found in that event is that regardless of the number of stories that were told, a common denominator was loving people and helping people find their passion, escape their fears, and move forward and win. And that is something that the Influence Group is passionate about. They gave that benefit to the community as a free event. I was happy to be a sponsor, and I think a lot of people, a lot of opportunities were opened up in that experience, and we're looking forward to 2021.